What's up? Knowledge of self for the original beings, okay? It's extremely dangerous towards humans. Someone asked me, why don't you talk about the Africans? They're not indigenous to the planet. I told you that. They're not indigenous to the planet. These Saxons want to think there's, oh, we came from Africa. They don't want us to talk about the original indigenous, the serpent people. That's who we are. We're the serpent people. Gaining the knowledge of self, it's extremely dangerous action for us towards our enemies, changing the energy of the planet, changes the energy of this realm. Right now I'm seeing videos on the Middle East, Palestine, Israel. They don't even have any sun, but the energy's killing them. So they're trying to cloud the Middle East. They're going to put an amber on the energy. It's not. It's going into these areas that are forbidden, going into areas of the rulers of this realm. They can't even rule their own minds or control their money or their stupid politics. As we go into hidden knowledge, especially with astrology, you got to understand astrology within you, understand what real magic is. That's why they had that message on using the sigils, using your astrological sigils, because when you draw these sigils, they bring power. You understand this? You're dealing with a real situation. This is a real war. This is a real issue. And this is we're faced, and now we literally have to prepare ourselves, brothers and sisters. I told these Saxon beings long ago before I left this realm. When I'm coming back, I'm going to be biracial, and I'm going to have an army of my own people, and I'm going to fight you, and I'm not going to use one weapon. General Heru Horus, the sky god, is not to be taken lightly. Go deeper, we change the knowledge of this realm. We change the way power flows through our vessels. We change the way energy enters our bodies. You understand that? We are the atoms of this realm. Because of us, brothers and sisters, this is why everything is happening. This is why everything's happening. So go deep into the knowledge of who you are. You bring this thing to a close. You make sure your enemies know who they are dealing with. And got certain people, brothers and sisters, but anyway, like I was saying, the serpent fighting against the reptilian, epic battle. And then in the olden days, the serpent always won. So let's bring those days to the so-called modern days, so we can, as the original beings, can begin to flow in the power and energy. We bring us a state of justice to ourselves. Knowledge of self is extremely important. The more knowledge you have over you as an individual, you as a primordial deity, the more power that is rendered upon you, the more power that comes into each realm. You understand how that works. Brothers and sisters doing telekinesis, pyrokinesis, aerokinesis, hydrokinesis. Brothers and sisters practicing, going into meditation, going into deeper parts of dark energy. I know I'm always in the power of darkness, because every chance I get, I link into the darkness. I multiply the dark energy within me. I multiply the power of the dark energy within me. I multiply the energy of darkness around me. Yes. The knowledge of self is extremely important. Gather yourselves together, my brothers and sisters, and let's do this. Right now, in this Pennsylvania area, they got the sun covered up with thick clouds. You see? Thick clouds, you see? To make sure that our atmospheric sun doesn't burn them, because the dark energy has increased in the sun as well as the moon. Dark energy is multiplied, brothers and sisters. The sun feels different now. And it's beautiful feeling from it. Powerful feeling. You got an enemy that's fighting against the natural order of things in a state of survival. And what do? We continue to flow with the knowledge of yourself. You understand building, creating, designing a structure, and understanding this. Now, knowledge of self is extremely dangerous to our enemies, the white man. All right. Remember, this is why they gave us this whole religious thing, to learn more about Jesus. How can you learn about somebody who never existed, who had very limited information? That book called the Bible. How can you learn about this and, learn about Abraham, learn about the Hebrew Israelites? Hebrew Israelites are literally Saxons. You gotta understand, y'all. Y'all don't understand, y'all. They told their story of how they got here, and they told their story of the things they've done all across the cosmos. Their story has nothing to do with us. We're not killing, conquering people in the name of some god. No, we're never killing each other. We never warred against each other until after our fall. And right now, until we fell into a sleep state and began warring with each other. Not understanding we are under a spell. You see, a spell, when you raise your level of spirituality, you understand that your enemy wants you to destroy yourself. Why am I destroying myself? Why am I destroying my own? Why? What's going on? And you finally realize that you have an enemy who wants to put a spell on you, who wants you to fall asleep in their program that they created. You understand that, brothers and sisters? Yes. Understand this. Your knowledge of self is an extremely dangerous situation to your enemies, because they know that when you start gaining the knowledge of who you are, you start gaining the knowledge of the Force. And they know what's going on with that. You know what I'm saying? All right, brothers and sisters. I'm just passing this message on to you. I just want to give you this message. The knowledge of self is extremely dangerous to our enemies. They don't want us to know who we are. Like I said, that's why they told you, oh, you came from Africa. And brothers and sisters going trying to find out tribe in Africa they came from, and trying to identify with something they never belonged to, because those who are called Africans are from the Sirius star system. And what's east is west, and what's west is east, what's north is south, and the south is north after, yes, the poles have shifted. So the Sirius star system would be that way. That's where those called Africans come from. We didn't come from the Sirius star system. We're literally, if you want to say native to this land, indigenous to this entire planet. There's brothers and sisters going around, especially brothers talk about, oh, we're extraterrestrial, we're from another planet, we're from this. No. No. When extraterrestrials are not aliens. We're not aliens. We're part of a bloodline that's created by this planet. The dragon bloodline, the serpent bloodline. This is who we are. You start understanding this concept. You start understanding this information, and you start beginning to study deeper. So what's this ancient dragon bloodline all about? Because we were deep into astrology. Because we knew the power of astrology. Why do you think we had a whole enemy who literally lost all the wars? You have our brothers and sisters, our ancestors who were so nice and giving. And they taught them and gave them information. And then these motherfuckers turned around and turned on us. Instead of them killing them off, they gave them a chance. They allowed them to be here. We allowed them to be here in this very present moment. These beings want us to live under their rule. Oh, you got to stop at this sign. No, you can't create anything because you got to have permission. You're in the U.S. fly zone. You can't fly in our air. What? U.S. fly zone? What the fuck type of shit, nigga? Telling us what we can and can't do on our own land, on our own fucking planet. Knowledge of self. You understand you're the trees and the wind and the water. You're going to see things differently. You understand that you're going to see things differently. You understand that you're the fire. You're the stones in the ground. You're the plasma in the sky. You're the sun and the moon all together. You've got a completely different concept of life. Until then, you still continue to try to separate things. And try to understand and put it all together, because we literally belong to everything in this realm. See, it's all connected. It's all connected. So, brothers and sisters, the knowledge of who we are is a threat to our enemies. And you have a whole enemy who's set up in camp, who's set up base, who's set up a whole system. They wanted us to follow. They wanted to follow after so they can thrive. And we are saying, you are done. On tomorrow, we enter the age of Aries. Everything changes. The knowledge of self is extremely dangerous to our enemies, brothers and sisters. All right, I'll catch you guys later. Much power to you all.